Okay, there's a few different ways to play this song, but the way we're going to do it is going to be more like this. Now if you play the other Eddie, okay, we're talking about the other Eddie, the 6th string. Okay, we're going to begin our journey there because now we're going to be playing chords. So, we're going to learn what a power chord is. Now, a power chord, first of all, we're going to learn what a chord is. Well, we're going to talk about what a note is. So a note is the easiest thing, right? A note is a note. Is it hard to figure out? One note is a note. But a chord is a group of notes. Sounding good together. They all make a happy sound or a sad sound. Okay, I'll play another chord, and that's a sad sound, so that's a minor chord. Now a power chord is not happy and it's not sad, it's just raw power, right? It's for rock music. We don't really care about our feelings. But it's not talking about happy and it's not talking about sad because we don't have the extra note that makes it happy or sad. We only have 2 notes in a power chord. You're going to get your pointer. Okay, it's finger 1. I'm going to call it pointer 1. You're going to get pointer 1 and you press down on the 1st fret of the 6th string. Okay, now one of the biggest things that you need to know about guitar is understanding the language. String, fret, and the finger number. Okay, these are all different numbers. The strings go from 1 to 6 and the bottom string is number 1. The top string is number 6. Okay, you got to remember that. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to press down my pointer finger 1 and I'm going to play the first note. Now you're going to get your 3rd finger for the 3rd fret. Okay, this is a rule on the guitar that if my 1st finger is on the 1st fret, then my 3rd finger has to be on the 3rd fret. But you got to understand my language. I'm not playing 2 fingers on the same string. Do not play 2 fingers on the same string there. Move this one down. So you have 1 finger on the 1st fret and you have 1 finger on the 3rd fret. Now what you're supposed to do when you play this power chord is only play 2 notes from string 6 and 5 together. Now you could rest the pick on the 4th string if you can. Now if you can't do it, play 1, play 1, play 1, play 1. Then go just a little bit further and try and skim over the top of the 2 strings. Alright, so that's a power chord. Now the best thing about the power chord is that you can move all over the guitar, up and down in exactly the same shape and play heaps of songs and make heaps of music and play all these different chords. Alright, so now we can read tabs, right? So the very bottom string on the tab says 8. That means the very top string on my guitar is where I'm going to press. It's the exact reversal of what you see. At the very bottom of the tab, there's an 8. So on the guitar, I'm going to go to the very top string on my guitar to play that 8. And then underneath it is a 10. And once again, it's like I'm holding the guitar this way. And I've got my 8 and the 10 at the bottom. Now on the tab, that 8 and 10 are underneath each other. They're stacked together. That means you play them together because they're 2 different notes played at the same time. And you block it. We're going to skip a fret down to play a 6th, a power chord on the 6th fret now. We're sliding along the guitar. So we started on 8, then we go down to 6, and we're going to come back again to the 8. Okay, just have a look at the tab. So we have 8, 8, 6, 8, 8, 6, 8. Okay, on the second line here it says 8, 3, 4, and a lot of people get this part wrong. 8, and we go all the way down to the 3, and then the 4, And that funny little tie, it's called a tie, it's when you tie a note and make it ring even longer than all the other notes, so long that it just continues to the next bar. Then we go back to the start, because remember those repeat signs, those two dots means repeat. We go back to the start of the repeat sign and we go. Okay, so let's try and play along for the final part of the lesson. If you can do it at this speed, you're flying. Alright, let's try it. A6, A. Here we go, we're going to go for A, 3, 4. Let's do it one more time and wrap it up. Okay, well done. If you want a more advanced version, I'll put a link in the description when one's available, when I do the video for that. Otherwise, let's just move on and let's do another little riff. We don't need to know all of Thunderstruck and all of Eye of the Tiger just yet. Let's learn the fun bits first and get moving, and let's move forward. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.